Hi, my name is Marusi Price, and I'm an English teacher and mindfulness life coach. And in my lessons, I use different mindfulness tools so that they can help my students feel relaxed, calm, and also learn English in a stress-free way. Last Sunday, the Christmas lights were switched on here in the town of Chesterfield, which is very close to the village where we live in northern England. So when my husband and I came home, we decided to put up our Christmas decorations. And that's why you can see the Christmas wreath hanging over there. And I'm wearing a Christmas jumper. But this also inspired me to do something different with my students this year and create a mindful Advent calendar so that I can encourage them to do something different and something extra this year during the festive period. So yesterday, one of my teenage students and I designed one mindful calendar, Advent calendar, and I would love to share this with you. So I'm going to share my screen with you first. Here it is. I used Genially in order to create a calendar. So behind each tiny doll, there is a different mindful tip. And I'd love just to show you a couple of them. Let's start with the 1st of December, which says, take 10 deep mindful breaths. Oh, I have to say that my students are used to breathing mindfully in my lessons. So this won't be a surprise for them if on the 1st of December, we open the little door, and that's what they will be challenged to do. However, if you haven't done this with your students, simply encourage them to put their hands on their tummy and take 10 deep breaths. So in and out. In and out. And meanwhile, following the rise and fall of their tummy. If you wish, you can encourage them to close their eyes, or they can simply drop their gaze. So let's take a look at another one. See what number 5 says. It says, try this eye exercise with your thumbs massage the part of your forehead where the two eyebrows meet for 10 seconds. Then with your index fingers, massage the top of your nose under your eyes for another 10 seconds. All right, I would love to demonstrate actually this one for you. That's an exercise Emily, my student, said they often do at school. So I'm going to take off my glasses. So with your thumbs, gently massage just right here underneath your eyebrows. So you can do it for 10 seconds, or you can combine it with some mindful breathing. Ask them to breathe. Take 10 deep breaths while massaging their eyebrows. And then with their index fingers, they need to massage just right here for the same length of time. I have to say it's really soothing, by the way. And I'm not surprised that a favorite eye exercise in many Chinese schools. And I think that we can use it in different ways. Simply as an eye exercise, we involve the sense of touch. It's always wonderful to feel the warmth of our hands, but also combine it with some mindful breathing. And that's a beautiful way to ground our students, to help them stay present in our lesson, and also, meanwhile, calm their busy mind. So I'm going to share this calendar with you for free, and you can read in the description how you can get a link to the calendar. If, like me, you are teaching online, you can share the link with your students. And let's say you have a lesson with them on the 1st of December, and you can open the first door and see what it says, and obviously do it with them. Or if, let's say, you want to encourage them to do one of the weekend exercises, let's say the 7th of December is a Saturday, you can assign this for homework, and then they can write about their mindful experience. Also, if you teach in a traditional classroom, you could just use a traditional calendar and transfer each mindful tip on the calendar itself. If you want to be more creative, you may invite your students to write each mindful tip on a little piece of paper, put it in a tiny envelope, and hang it with a piece of string, either on a Christmas tree if you have in a classroom, or another plant you have in a classroom, or maybe you have like a notice board there. And of course, if you use mindfulness tools with your students and they have their favorite ones, you can replace some of my ideas and my students' ideas, by the way, with their own. And in this way, it will be a wonderful way for your students to do something they really love, but also challenged with something else that other students around the world do in order to be mindful during their English lesson. And of course, I would love to hear from you. So please send me a message or maybe leave a comment under the video so that I can find out how these activities are going on with your students. So I hope to hear from you soon. Bye from me.